And here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Alaba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saka, and he's managed to get free.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an imaginative pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Acerbi. And De Ligt. Alaba. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Lucas Vazquez. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danjuma. Now, that's well seen too. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Luke de Jong. He's away. And he's picked it up out wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! Just off target. Abraham. Mukiele. And the finish! Goal! Celtic! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Bragantino really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Saka picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Cross goes in there.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Adams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass is just off target. Adams. Shifted upfield. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Kane. And this is Luke de Jong.
Bragantino certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what...
Abraham. Abraham! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Danjuma unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Luc de Jong. The muscular approach does pay off here. He's shifting through the gears here. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Danjuma. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Bragantino really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Fofana, it's just beyond his reach. It's a promising position, and it's Brandt. Danjuma.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, super find. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alaba. Now it's Luc de Jong. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Luc de Jong. This is promising. And here's Saka. Saka receives it in a wide position. And the keeper beats it away. That pass isn't the best. Turns back here, probably the best option. De Ligt. And it's Alaba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brandt. Now it's Lucas Vazquez. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. And this is Luc de Jong. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Celtic! And they get themselves in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, this looks sharp. Quality ball. Great vision. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Lucas Vazquez. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Celtic clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 7, camisa 22, deixando o campo para a entrada de
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bragantino clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hit into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. So what can they make of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Maguire tries to play it through. Saka. And he's in on goal. Knocks it out wide. And it's played in. Brilliantly cut out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Big chance! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
And that will be it. In the end then, no joy.